every woman.
Every Woman celebrates tomorrow's stars, and today I'd like to introduce Cornelia. Welcome, Cornelia, to the show. Fellow Miss Commander, I am so glad to see you here in Los Angeles. We've seen you all over town. You can also find her on AfterBuzz. Today you're on our stage. Take it away.
Thank you. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Like she said, I'm originally from Michigan, Flint, Michigan, which is an hour outside of Detroit, but I never really go back to visit because as soon as you step off the plane, you lose your job. I don't know if you ever knew that. You get off the plane, you're like, did I just lose my gig? I lost my job. You broke, you lost everything. I also have a crazy mom. Anybody here have crazy moms? Yes. What I like to say is if you don't know or have a crazy mom, you're usually the crazy mom. So just keep that in mind. My mom is crazy. I caught her watching Fatal Attraction with a pen and a notepad. That's when I found out she was crazy. I walked in and she was taking notes, okay? But it was the 80s. I was raised in the 80s. My mom had a jerry curl. So that explains it. She had jerry curl and a drawer full of shoulder pads. So I don't know whether... As a child, whenever we would go places, she would be like, girl, that outfit would look good with some shoulder pads. And we would have to go in the room and get the shoulder pads. And I'm like, Mom, I'm 6. Like, what am I going to do with shoulder pads? I'm 6 years old, really? She also would use crazy scenes in her favorite movies to teach us lessons. Anybody familiar with Boys in the Hood? Mid-movie, Boys in the Hood, Ricky, who is the star football player, gets shot in the chest and he dies, unfortunately. But during that time in the movie, my mom looked at me and my sister and was like, you see, that's what happens when you don't do the dishes and clean up the bathroom like I told you. You see that? Get in there and do what I told you to do. It's ridiculous. I just wasn't raised right, guys. That's the point. I wasn't raised right. My dad took me and my sister out of ballet class because he was tired of missing Soul Train on Saturdays. He was like, you know what? Houdini was on last week, and I'm going to miss Boy George next time. Get your stuff, let's go forever. And I never went back. I think it was because he wanted to be a Soul Train dancer secretly, because he would make us move all the furniture out of the living room, and he'd be like, come on, kids, we going to kill him this week, yeah. But he was the only person who got to dance, and me and my sister would be sitting there waiting to get in all the time. Like, when we going to get to dance, Daddy? Never. We never got to dance. It's just crazy. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, I appreciate that. My aunt wouldn't babysit us right. She used to give us special pop with our spaghetti for dinner. Okay. When I got to college, I realized special pop was Seagram's fuzzy navel wine cooler. That's what it was. It was wine cooler. I was like, yo, is this special pop? This is delicious. I've been looking all over this. This is delicious. Where you get that? They're like the corner store? Okay, I guess. But that's just how I was raised. It was, it was a different time and it was a different era. I'm also, you know what? On that note, I'm just going to wrap it up. Thanks, guys. It's been amazing.
Thank you. Every woman likes to give back to our community. To find out how you too can match our donations for undergarments for needy kids, go to everywaywoman.com. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
How long have you been in Los Angeles? I've been in Los Angeles for about 4 years now.
Yeah?
Yeah.